tips on how to save money on wedding decor. It's so fun and exciting to plan the decorations for your wedding. However, as you start getting ideas, you can see how the cost quickly adds up. Of course, the first thing you need to do is set your decoration budget for all the venues you're using. These tips on how to save money on wedding decor will help you make an impression in a less costly manner. Centerpieces. When choosing centerpieces for tables, think about whether your guests can see each other to talk, and how many other things will be on the table. Consider making your centerpieces something the guests can take home and reuse, such as fruit, candles, and potpourri satchels. Church decor. If you get married near another wedding or other event, the place may already have plenty of flowers. You can simply use what's there if you desire. A quick Sunday after church wedding can easily use the same decor that existed. Flowers. When you buy flowers, choose the ones that aren't as expensive to fill out the decor. For example, picking in-season flowers and inexpensive flowers like mums will lower your cost substantially. Keep it simple. The simpler the decor, the easier it will be to save money. Using sticks, leaves, and plants you find outside can help you fill in the areas that seem sparse. Most of the time when it comes to weddings, less is more. Opulence is often minimal. DIY. Instead of hiring someone to do the decorations for you, let your family help you do it. For churchgoers, adding some ribbon to the area where the family sits at church, rented candles, and more can really make it look great. When you put up the decorations yourself, you save a lot of man-hours. Use alternatives. You don't even have to use flowers at all at your wedding. You can use other things to decorate, like twinkle lights, candles, ribbon and other materials instead of flowers, or in addition to fewer flowers. A bowl of fruit also makes a wonderful decoration. Pick a picture-ready venue. Sometimes the venue is literally beautiful enough without adding a thing. If you're getting married in nature, consider not adding anything more to the view. Cover chairs in white or your color of choice, and make everything blend in so that the nature shows most. Carry native flowers or a bouquet that fits in with the location. Wedding decor should consider the venue, your budget, and the theme of the wedding. Remember that some special touches will help set the mood more than going over the top when you don't have that in your budget. Tips on how to save money on wedding photography. One place you can save money on your wedding is with the wedding photography. Most people have very powerful cameras right on their phones today. In fact, you probably have a lot of people coming to your wedding who like to think of themselves as amateur photographers who would love to help. Let's look at a few tips on how to save money on wedding photography. Hire them for fewer hours. If you hire a company to take pictures for your wedding, don't hire them for every single event. Taking pictures of the wedding and just a couple hours of the reception will be enough time to get what you need for the formal pictures. Shop around. Don't go with the first person you find. Shop around and go to interviews to find out what they can do for you within your budget. When you set your appointment, tell them your budget and that you cannot go $1 over, and ask them to show you what they can do for that amount or less. Get a smaller package. When they present packages to you, look at what's included and ask if you can knock different parts off. Usually, within the package offer, they'll show you a price list of what each portion of that package is valued at. Use that value to get a lower cost by knocking parts off that you don't need. Ask friends to help. A fun way to get photos that you'll never forget is to ask your friends to help. Provide everyone with a digital camera. You can get disposable ones in packages inexpensively today at the reception, but also give them the chance to use their smartphones or other digital cameras by offering a place for them to upload the pictures they take. Don't get prints or a photo book. One thing that adds substantially to the cost of photographs is photo books and prints through your photographer. Find out how much they'll charge to get a digital copy of unaltered photos so that you can make your own prints and books. Hire a student. Students need opportunities to take creative photos. You may not know exactly what you're going to get if you hire a student, but it is a great way to save money. Plus, it gives the student a chance to improve themselves or fulfill the requirements for an assignment. Photos are an important part of your wedding day to help you remember. Thankfully, photographs for your wedding don't have to break the bank or your budget. You can even come away with the best memories captured in photos without paying anyone. It's up to you.
I know that you like it like that. I wear designer, check the name on the tag. White fox fur on my jacket. Excuse me